Hello, equestrians and adventure fans. My name is Alyssa, and I am on a quest to ride every breed. The adventure continues in South Africa, where we are meeting another breed that traces its roots back to the original Cape horse. To help us discover their story, the Breeders' Society connected me with a local family, where the youngest doesn't even remember a time without these horses.
We love the breed, and you know, it's such a versatile breed because you can put a little one on there and you can have an experienced rider and they could be riding the same horse and the horse will feel the difference.
That is her horse now.
Hi, Statesman.
Like you see, he's old, but
Oh,
He's a
hello
lovely
you. Hi, buddy. Oh, you are handsome.
So Statesman's got a bit of a history because he used to be my horse. I rode him, and very, very hot. If he swishes his tail, you must know he's going to start back here.
Good to know.
Then you got to hold on. And then afterwards, then my son rode him in walk trot, 10 years and under, and then went into three-gated with him. And then we sold him off, and he went to different families. And about a year and a half ago, that we were asked, you know, my daughter's coming up now, would she perhaps like to ride him? So now he's back with us. She did her first show on him at 23 months old.
Do you remember that show at all? Like, that's probably too early to even remember. Oh my gosh. Look at that picture. That is an adorable photo. Look at how confident you are there. You're just like, yeah, here I am. Sienna dreams of becoming a horse trainer one day, while her brother Stephen has made horses his life and now runs his own equine dental practice.
My son started on Boerperd. He worked his way up to the Protea team, a senior Protea team, where he would now ride on saddle horse to go to America. He wouldn't have done that if he didn't start on a Boerperd. With Boerperd, they just get on the horse, they learn to ride, they learn to trust the horse, and they build up their confidence. So that's why we're trying to keep it alive, that, you know, people can just realize this breed mustn't die out, because our kids and our grandkids need to know about this and just also build up their confidence, you know.
Oh, this is a cool walkway up to the arena. I love it. Here we have an entire family that's working with the horses, showing their horses together. What a cool opportunity to be able to do that just as a family. This is beautiful up here. You kind of feel like you're on top of the world, kind of coming up to the arena. So how did you guys get involved with the breed?
So we, many years ago, probably about 93, we bought a horse off the track. And then we ended up, we were driving the one day to go get sawdust for the stables, and we drove past a little sign that said saddle horses. And I was like, oh, I'd love to see a real saddle horse. And that's how we actually started. We got saddle horses. And then from there we moved, because we liked the whole feeling of the ride, which is very similar. Saddle horse, Boerperd is very similar. We liked that ride, and it was, no, we want some of these. And then, like I said, we started with Boerperd, and it's such an easy horse to maintain. And it's such a comfortable ride. And like I said, it's such a versatile breed because you can basically do anything with it. And he adjusts to the rider, which is, I think, amazing. You know, it's something that most people would want.
We are going to head out for a little ride today. Off we go.
Let's take it a bit slow down.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's a bit steep. Easy, 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 easy. Good boy. Good boy. It's a nice sound, the cobblestone. How did you get into equine dentistry? Because that's a pretty interesting specialty.
I was always interested in veterinary work.
Yeah.
Ideally specializing in horses. And there's so few people that do it in the first place. And yeah, I just saw, like, wow, I get to work with all, like, clearly just focus on horses.
I love it. And it's so needed.
Yes. And one of the main things is also like horsemanship, working with horses, handling them. I mean, not all horses are easy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so I guess that's just where experience and everything really comes in hand, where I can work with a difficult horse and still get the job done.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely.
For each equestrian, our horse journey is unique. But I love seeing as I travel around the world how often these stories are tied to a special breed, one that other people around the world have maybe never even heard of. And yet, for the people involved, each of these breeds has the possibility to change everything. By the mid-1900s, the original Cape horse, famous for carrying riders over difficult terrain with incredible endurance, was becoming increasingly rare. In 1948, the Cape Boerperd Breeders' Society was formed. Some American saddlebred and Arabian bloodlines were introduced, with the goal to preserve the core qualities that defined the Cape horse.
I love that alert, you know, you just get those tiny pointy ears.
Oh, it's amazing when you go into the show ring as well, and their ears are just pointing forward, like it looks like their tips are like touching almost.
Yeah.
And they've just got all this like showiness and everything. It's amazing.
It has to be so cool, that presence.
Today, the Breed Society maintains set standards through inspections and grading. Every foal is evaluated and must earn its place in the registry. They typically stand between 14.2 and 15.2 and come in all colors. The focus is on build, movement, and temperament. No branding or tattooing is allowed, and horses are identified only by name and natural markings. They're seen in the show ring, used for pleasure riding, and valued for farm work. Although sometimes confused with a South African Boerperd, they are separate breeds, each with its own stud book and breed society.
Let me know in the comments if you have ever heard of this breed before. I think there's deer in the bushes, perhaps. Oh, I bet a deer went through the, I bet it went through the wire.
Oh, over there.
Oh yeah, right there.
There we go. Oh, I think they're fighting.
I think they're fighting. They're fighting. was amazing. Oh my gosh, and just the rolling hills and everything here. So cool. Okay, so I feel like that really qualified as like my first South African wildlife viewing.
Oh.
That was really cool.
I mean, it really is more wildlife. You're not
Yeah.
actually going to a reserve.
Don't worry, we will be seeing a lot more South African wildlife in the next episode.
Another wonderful South African breed. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all at another breed soon.